promise I'm not small, it's just a big car and I need to get my bike down off the cart. Hello everyone, I'm back. It's another video. And today I am starting just near Tyndrum, and I am cycling up this track to check out an abandoned gold mine. Not sure if this is abandoned, but you can actually see it from here. So that lump of buildings over there. Go check that out, and then go check out a plane wreck up Ben Louis, which is just around that corner. So yeah, see how it goes. So there you go, we got a nice clear shot of Ben Louis there. And you can probably just make out the little track that kind of runs to the base of the hill. So, well, it's not really a hill, it's more of a mountain. But I'm actually on my dad's bike, which is a hybrid, because my mountain bike's currently in bits. I'm sure he won't mind me using it. But yeah, it's a bit bumpy, but just hoping you can get up that track to the base, because that looks a bit rougher. Whoa. Also managed to burst my lace. I was tying up my shoes, so hopefully my boots don't give out on me up the hill. No access. I think it's alright. It's not exactly locked, so I think we'll just head up. Well, here we are. We're at the mine. Yeah, it's a pretty big building actually. Like, I don't know. I thought it'd be like a wee shed, but no, it's a substantially sized building. And it's cool that this thing's here. I'm guessing this is what they use to get all the dirt or whatever they've scooped out the mountain and chuck it in a lorry or something, and it gets carted away. But yeah, kind of weird though. I thought this place would be shut down, but there's a little generator thing going. There's a car over there, but it might just be a work vehicle, and it might just be to keep all the systems in check. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a little mooch around, see what I can find. We've got some generators, big doors. Love to be able to see inside and see like what all the equipment is. Yeah, that's a bit weird. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like the TNT they use for exploding out the mine blew up there. Well, we get to see inside the mine at least. This is cool. Well, this isn't the mine, but you know what I mean. It's a building. Okay, I'm being risky. Sticking my phone through the grating. I mean, it's just a big room of equipment. Not sure what else I expected, really, but it's a bloody mess this is. Better get sweeping. So this is the actual mine shaft itself. Pretty cool. Probably won't go in there. So yeah, this was owned by a company called Scott Gold. So yeah, it's a gold mine shaft. And I think the company kind of went out of business last year. So it's all shut down, but everything's still here. So it's weird. So yeah, there you go. Do not go in here. There you go. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's a couple more of the sort of buildings that I don't really know what they would be for, but yeah. There's a car coming up. I think I'm getting in trouble. Yeah. So basically, I got in a bit of trouble there because I wasn't meant to be at the mine shaft. I thought, right, because in Scotland you've got the right to roam, meaning you can kind of go anywhere in the hills and stuff. But I didn't think about it being a mine shaft, and they were like, oh, it doesn't apply to mines, which makes sense because they're quite dangerous. But yeah, they're super nice, and then they gave me a lift back down. I don't know if that was because they're being nice or because they were like, right, let's get them off this land as fast as we can. So, but yeah, I was talking to them, and they were saying the mine's actually looking like it's going to reopen soon, which is interesting. So yeah, now I'm going to continue along this track to Ben Louis, and we're going to go up it. Maybe not to the top because it's quite big, but we're going to go the plane wreck. Yeah, we're going to go there. So yeah, pretty steep going up. You can see the peak up there. It's pretty cool. So as I'm walking up, it has started to rain a little bit. Hopefully it's just a little shower. Usually rain's not too bad, but I do have my I've got a new mirrorless camera in my bag, so I don't want that to get soaked, but I don't have a camera bag for it yet, so I just wrapped it in a hoodie and then put it in a plastic bag. So hopefully that protects it if it does start going torrential. Yeah, it's just all stone steps going up so far. Then I need to cut off and go that way across the hillside to get to the wreck. Now this bit is a bit of a scramble. I don't think I've picked the right way up, but oh well, should be alright. Let's have a wee look. So you can see here it's like a big quarry, it's like a big gouge in the hillside. So this is where all the snow compacted over the years, which then formed a glacier, then slid down the glen, well, forming the glen really, and went all the way down towards Tyne-Drum. Came up from there. I think I need to go up over that ridge, and then the plane wreck's there. So this is it. This is the site of the crash. This was a Lockheed Hudson that crashed in 1941. So it was doing a patrol around the coast, and it was flying back in some bad weather. It hit the top of the mountain in the snow, started sliding down and disintegrated as it slid down the hill, and this is where all the fragments ended up. So you can see it's all going up. Probably was a bit further up, some of it, but it's been carried down by the stream. And sadly 4 men died in that crash. So the investigators came up. Usually during war they clear away wreckage of an aircraft like this, but it's pretty remote, so it's just been left here. Been sitting here for what, like 80 years, is that right? So you can see how it's all scattered down. And here I think is the tail end of the plane. You can see the Royal Air Force roundel still there. They did leave this plaque in 2008 to commemorate the guys who died. This would have been one of the engine units. You can see the engine there, and then you got a bit of the prop still intact. So it was a twin engine plane, I'm pretty sure, so there'll be another one probably up there somewhere. So that's pretty much like the whole side of the fuselage of the plane still intact. The rest of it's probably got disintegrated and scattered, but I guess that's the other side as well. And a bit of the landing gear. And here's the other engine, so maybe a bit more recognisable. You can see the props that have been sheared off. You got a bit of the landing gear. So it is only 2:10, so it's still pretty early, and I've only got about 250 metres to go to get to the top of the hillside, which is not that, but just over the other side. So I think I'll go up. Here we are, we're at the summit of Ben Louis, all 1,100 and something metres of it. So that's one of the summits, and then there's one behind. I don't know which one's actually higher, but I'd say that counts. I'd say I've gotten to the top. So yeah, I think the weather's starting to turn a bit rubbish, but I'll be down the hill in no time. Is this thing on? Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, I'm using my mirrorless camera up here just to get the nicer shots, because I can go, whoa, zoom in and out. Oh, there's a bird over there, whoa. Yeah, the microphone on this is probably a bit rubbish, so I'm using my phone, and I also just looked at the footage there, and it's like I'm crouching, I'm like, hey guys. Yeah, no, it's because I don't know if I'm in frame, because this little display, it's quite small, so I can't see it, and this lens is quite cropped, so I don't know if I'm in frame or not, so that's why I look like I've hurt my back. Well, there we have it. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna eat my nuts and then probably head back down. Not really going to film going back down because it's not that interesting, but I hope you found the rest of it interesting. You've had mine shafts, you've had plane wrecks. That's been a pretty good day out. So yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Yeah, thanks for watching.